Hi everyone, and welcome back to the InstantGMP system overview. You're watching video 3 in this series. In this session, we'll explore how to set up and configure 3 key areas: facility and equipment, document management, and quality management. In all cases, these are lists that can be modified to meet your company's nomenclature and processes. Let's start with facility and equipment. This section helps you define where your materials and equipment live within your company. Each facility can be named independently. Just click Add New Record to enter the facility name. This way you can distinguish one site from another. Once all your facilities are entered, you can go to the Room menu to record each room in each of your facilities. When you create a new room, the system automatically generates a room log to capture activities performed in that space. When all of your rooms have been named and entered, you can further subdivide the locations into specific bins. In the Bin Location menu, you can define specific storage bins for your materials. After you click Add New Record, the system guides you step by step, ensuring everything ties back to the right location. Once bins are set up, you can even print labels and attach them directly to storage locations, making it easy to move or track inventory using a scanner. Next comes equipment. First, you define equipment types such as balances, blenders, or reactors. When an equipment type is first created, you define its activity. This activity will be used when recording the use of the equipment in a batch record. Then, you add activities linked to those equipment types so logs will automatically show not just what equipment was used, but also how it was used when the equipment is recorded in a batch record. Finally, you add your actual equipment records with all the details, including equipment name, number, model, serial, calibration information, and preventive maintenance warning period. Just like with rooms, the system automatically generates an equipment log where you can print labels for each piece of equipment. Moving on to document management, this section helps you organize and control your documents with a clear hierarchy. Document classification is a broad, top-level grouping. It tells you the general kind of document you're dealing with, like SOPs, policies, manuals, or training materials. Document type is the subcategory within a classification. It makes the document more specific. For example, you might pair equipment with SOPs or facility with SOPs, or quality with SOPs. Tags are different. They are flexible labels you can apply to highlight a document's focus or context. Tags aren't fixed in the hierarchy like classifications and types. Instead, they let you cut across categories and make documents easier to filter or search. The last part of this section is document approver titles. This ensures that the right title names are always part of the review and approval process before any document goes live, which is a key compliance requirement. Next, let's look at quality management. This section captures the vocabulary and categories your site uses for quality processes. Let's start with QMS classification. This is where you define the type of event you're dealing with, whether it's out of spec, out of trend, planned or unplanned. It's the first step in identifying what kind of quality record is being created. Next is the approver title. This ensures that the right people are reviewing your quality records. You can set specific titles, like quality or production, so the system automatically identifies the correct role for review and approval when the system calls for a signature. Now let's move on to root cause. This field is all about identifying why the event happened in the first place. Was a controlled step not followed? An incorrect material used? A procedure not followed? Capturing the root cause is essential to preventing the issue from happening again. Once you've identified the cause, you'll need to set a disposition. This records the decision on the quality activity and what to do next. Should the activity be approved, closed out, rejected or reworked or used as is? The disposition provides a clear and consistent resolution. The next two fields, risk severity and risk frequency, help you understand the impact and the likelihood of issues. Severity shows how serious the problem is, while frequency tells you how often it occurs. Together, They guide you in prioritizing resources and corrective actions. For complaints, the system gives you 2 ways to categorize them. Complaint source captures where the issue came from, such as an audit, a customer, or a regulatory agency. Complaint type describes the nature of the complaint itself, like an adulteration, an adverse event, or a quality event. Training and auditing are also part of the quality picture. Training type allows you to separate different kinds of training, whether it's annual GMP training, a conference, or individual training. Audit type helps you categorize audits by their purpose, such as GLP audits, GMP audits, or internal audits. Finally, we have vendor status. This field gives you a quick snapshot of your supplier's qualifications, showing whether a vendor is active, inactive, in approval, qualified, or not qualified. This way, you always know who is cleared to supply your materials and services. Together, these configurable fields give your team the tools to classify, investigate, and resolve quality events in a consistent way that uses your own company's nomenclature. By standardizing how you capture this information, InstantGMP helps streamline your processes and strengthens your overall quality system. The InstantGMP Vault is a secure storage area for non-controlled documents and files. You have control over how the menu is designed, so you can supplement the main document management system with a place to organize information that doesn't require regulatory control. The Vault menu is flexible and easy to use. You can add new items, update existing ones, or sort and reorganize the menu any way that works best for your team. Think of it as your central filing space for reference materials, project files, or any supporting information you want to keep handy, without the need for the strict version control and approvals required for GMP documents. With the Vault, everything stays accessible, organized, and streamlined, while your controlled documentation remains tightly managed in the document management system. And that's it. You've now seen how to set up facility and equipment, document management, and quality management within InstantGMP. Thanks for watching, and congratulations on completing the setup series.